What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the tournament in Van Nuys. This is game 3. You can definitely tell, like, by how we were playing that we really weren't nervous anymore. Like, already, first rally of the match. Beautiful. It was a very good rally. And then, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Like I said last video, I definitely got to work on those shots where, I'll go middle forehand and then they'll draw me out with the backhand. Those shots definitely got me this match. And I want to, get better, so those shots I'm going to practice, as well as returns. I feel like returns lately have been getting a lot better. I just did a duper match recently against Neck and Camilo, and I feel like my returns were pretty solid. I'll be uploading that one pretty soon. This was a really good rally, to be honest. But like last time I talked over all of it, so definitely go back and check that out. That was a beautiful drop, and then I feel like I have to work on my footwork, or I don't even know, to be honest, but that was bad. I definitely should not have messed up that shot. So I think, since these matches, me and Julian have still been playing or whatever, so, we've done a lot of growing since these matches. These matches are a little bit old now, but I definitely still have to work on some stuff. Like, we've just been playing, we haven't been drilling, so we should start drilling soon. Especially like I said earlier, returns and, maybe a little bit of footwork. And definitely just some ground strokes, because I don't think we should be missing these elementary shots, like like a backhand or a forehand when we have a lot of time to react, But we're definitely gonna keep working on that and some other stuff as well. That was a great rally. That was a beautiful rally. You can tell just from Julian's reaction, like he was pumped.
Thank you. 2, 3, 1.
And then another good rally right afterwards. I just kind of killed that ball right there and got a stat point. I think with this ball, I gotta take my time a little bit more. I definitely rushed into the ball. What I like thinking sometimes is, move fast, but, keep the paddle slow. So I definitely should have moved fast, but stayed conscious of the paddle. Another overhead just demolished. I felt really confident in my overheads this game. Like I felt like I was just killing the ball, which is always a great feeling. So that's side switch now. We ended up switching to a different angle. I ended up paying for the tournament to record my matches, but the audio was kind of messed up from the tournament cameras, so we ended up using my phone's audio. I ended up calling a timeout because I felt like we were kind of losing grip, so, you know, just to get reestablished again. And like I said last video, the point after a timeout is very crucial, and I ended up fucking it up. Like, that was crazy. I don't know why I didn't fully commit. Maybe I thought it was going out. I'm not too sure. That ball was a little too high, so I pelted it, but I ended up hitting him like in the arm or something, so I felt pretty bad. I mean, absolutely horrible serve. I think this match was like one of the only matches that I was really like faulting like that. Usually, like this whole tournament, I was doing really good on the serves, but not in this game. Right here, I saw that he was staying too close to the middle, so I just went for it. You know, usually I wouldn't go for a shot like that, just because, you know, I'm not too confident in hitting it or whatever, but I just said fuck it. This was an absolutely insane get from him, and then I thought Julian was about to get it in. Like, you could see from the angle, it kind of looks like it, but damn, just a little bit short. Unlucky. I think this point coming up is like one of the better points of the match. Literally the most unlucky like ending of all time, but we'll take that all day, bro. And then after that point, I definitely felt a little bit of momentum. I felt good. And this point keeps it going. And something that definitely helped me out throughout this whole match and this whole tournament was the crowd. You know, everybody who was spectating us, they were keeping us pumped. They ended up taking a timeout right there, by the way. And, you know, with the past couple shots, you think, wow, like these kids are really going to close it out. But just stay tuned, you know. This ball on here was a little bit annoying, but it really didn't matter at the end of the day. And the camera muted, because as you hear, everybody was getting Amber Alerts. Yeah, the ball on didn't really matter, because we ended up winning the next point anyways. So it was really just a little bit annoying and demoralizing at the moment, but, you know, we make it through. there we go. The backhand that I said would mess me up in the end.
9-10-1.
Now it's 10-10. Match point 1-1. Wow, what am I doing? What was even that? Oh my god. I definitely should have just hit it out of the air. But it's alright, it's alright. We'll go next, we'll go next. Now, on to game 4. We're playing against a dad and his son. His son is actually really, really good. Like, he was very consistent. Like, they were all joking, like, that in a couple months he's gonna be way better than all of us. Because, you know, he's young, he's starting off the sport real young. But he's gonna be a monster. Really good first rally to set the tone of the match. Really good for the confidence, you know. I really like that backhand. It was snappy, it was fluid. He just happened to be there. Like he was locked in on that. These dinks are what I'm talking about, how we were dinking good. Yeah, we're staying consistent, we're staying low, we're moving. Right here, I should have definitely tried to, you know, get a little bit under the ball instead of trying to hit it straight.
Good call. 5-1.
And that side switch, we ended up switching at 6-1. Had to mog the camera real quick. I think after the side switch, I start playing a little bit more sloppy. I think me and Julian start playing more sloppy. Um, you know, a common theme of the day was we would get a good lead, and then we'd start slowing it down after we got the good lead. So you'll see what I'm talking about. My overhead, that doesn't go to the overhead statistic. That one doesn't count. Again, some more good dinks. I actually don't even know what happened there. Like, I don't know how I missed that. I don't know. It looked like the bounce was weird, but it wasn't weird. I was just dumb. Again, just playing sloppy. You know, we let off the gas, and it was hard to get back in. He calls that serve out a little bit wide. It definitely was in, but I get it. So I actually wasn't really that bothered that he called it out. I mean, obviously I would have loved for it to be called in, but it was all right. What an absolute rally. It was so good. That was such a good rally. Imagine if we had ended the game on that rally. Oh my god, that'd been crazy. All that pump that we had from the past rally was just stripped from us when that serve hit the net. But I tried, keeping a good head, saying it's okay, it's okay. And then with a barely out ball like that, you could tell we kind of weren't feeling it, but we still had to hold in there, And now the kid's absolutely feeling it. He's popping the hell off. Like, that was a crazy shot. This shot is, yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why I did that. I felt kind of bad. I almost body bagged him. I felt pretty bad. But hey, we had to win. We had to win this match. I wasn't going to let it slip. We had to win. I think I let the nerves get to me on that ball, to be honest. Like, we were so close to finishing it off earlier, and we let it slip. I didn't want to let it slip again. But we get it down, barely, after having a crazy lead in the beginning. But we take what we can get, But that is part 2, matches 3 and 4. The record is 3 wins and 1 loss. Stay tuned for part 3 with matches 5 and 6. Those will be coming out soon. I'll start working on them right now. Shout out to Camilo for carrying our bags right here. He's the GOAT. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys.